All right, so we're back here at the island. This trip, we have a few things to try and figure out. One of the main ones is like, we want to figure out a place where we can go shower so it's much more comfortable while we're here. I'm thinking to like build the shower kind of thing because we want to get like some sort of cover and like a little bit of privacy kind of shield around it. But I'm gonna try and build it out of like the smaller trees that I like cut down earlier, like some of the really skinny ones. I think I could build something out of that. So this trip I want to get like the structure of that kind of made, and then next trip I'll get like the roofing and then all that. And then we actually got most of the things we need to get a shower running here as well. A small like Finnish company called Ravelkauppa, they like supplied us with a lot of this stuff, which is awesome. So we can get this going. But we have a water pump. We have like a little gas, like portable water heater. So we should be able to get a warm shower, which would be awesome. And then, yeah, a few other goodies. So that's like the big goal this trip is all that. I don't think we're necessarily gonna be able to set up the water pump and all that stuff, but I think we're gonna be able to build a little structure, see how it is, and then like get things in the right areas so that we know next time what exactly we need to bring to make like the shower function. So yeah, I'm really excited. We got a lot of stuff and I'm really happy about it. They gave us a few other goodies too that we're gonna check out too. So now we just gotta get to the island. Home. Oh, okay, that's everything. It's all still here. So we got everything unpacked and in the tent. The outhouse actually locks, so I put a few of the other things in there and I'm gonna get them out. And I'm gonna check out how the outhouse is doing. I think it should still be fine. It's nice having a path now. I made it at the end of last trip. Makes walking here a lot easier. Boom, boom. And this is gonna be our first trip having the outhouse ready the entire time. I'm so happy to have it. Yeah, I basically just have the chainsaw, one of those things in here. I want to build a little like shower hut because it's the little water heater. It's supposed to be kind of like covered. You're not like supposed to have it just like rained on and everything. So I needed to be nice to have like a little privacy. It's like we are on our own island and stuff, but it's like you never know if a boat comes by or just in general, it's like feels weird. Yeah, it should be nice. I was thinking just using them because I have these smaller logs or like the tips of the logs that I used from like the deck, the frame and everything. Because, you know, once they got too skinny, I couldn't use them anymore for that. They were not gonna be strong enough, but I feel like they'd be perfect for this since it's just gonna be a nice little shack. And then I was thinking of having a little slanted thing and then just putting like a piece of like the metal roofing or something on there. I don't have that this trip, so now it would just be building the frame and getting all like the water pump and all these things like kind of figured out. I'm probably not gonna be able to use them this trip, but so next trip it's just like a couple little adjustments and then we're ready to go and we have the whole thing set up. The shower should be really nice, especially a warm one. That'll be a big difference, especially since it's still summer now, but you know, a month or two and weather's gonna be changing, so it'll be nice to have a warm shower. I mean, I think we're definitely gonna have to take the pump out for the winter time. We don't want it to freeze and stuff, but until the lake freezes, it is gonna be nice. What I was thinking is if the shower goes kind of in this little area behind me. It seems pretty flat and it's kind of got some tree cover, and then the tent is right there. I'll go over there and show you guys, but I have a whole bunch of like the tops of trees and then like the really small ones kind of that we took out from the area to make it a little bit more spacious. Like this log, like I just have, it's too skinny to use for much, but I think it'll be enough for that. There's another small one right here. And then like this guy right here. I don't think I'm gonna do the walls fully out of it. I think I'm basically just gonna do a frame and then get some like metal next trip to go around it, like the kind of like the roofing metal, but do as a wall as well. And then I was thinking on the ground, I have a few of the tiles. I'm not sure if there's enough, if there's 4 of them. I think there might only be a few, but if there's not, I'll probably just try and find some rocks to go under the other legs. This one is all like not really thought out. I knew I wanted to build something like this, but I haven't really watched anything or done anything. I'm just gonna try and kind of wing it, so hopefully it works. So I'm gonna do these first. I'm gonna try, I wonder what's a good angle for the roof to be. If I do 190, 220, 225, let's try 225. Most of these I've just had on the ground. It has like these weird little lumps on it. These are gonna be the 4 legs. Now I just gotta debark them. I'm probably gonna do that first before I cut out the other ones, because I'm gonna take these over to where they're gonna go and kind of see how far apart I want everything, since I'm not sure yet. Next one. One more for now. Now, let's go see how we want to set this up. So this is where I want to put it. I'm gonna take some of these branches out so we have more space. Yeah, I don't want this thing to be huge, and I don't want it to be tiny. I'm trying to think where the best spot for like a door would be. I guess just maybe here. And then maybe I try and figure out how to make like a little door. I think what I'm gonna do is this one has the spot that maybe I can put a hook on or something, you know? Maybe the shower thing can go on one of these. So I think it'll go here. And then I'll have the other tall one in the front. I'll have this one up here somewhere. And then we'll have these short ones on this side. And then something like that. So then the roof would be slanted like this way. I feel like that's a good little size. I feel like this is gonna be the blueprint. But yeah, I need to find some rocks to go underneath two of these because I have 2 concrete slabs left, but only 2. So I gotta figure something else out for the other ones. It's crazy, all the ground is just like rocks. It's just covered by moss. Like all of these are rocks. I feel like this has a big enough, flat enough area. Maybe. Oh, this is a huge one. Oh. Ooh, that's perfect. Oh, I broke it. Okay, so now I think I have these lined up so where it could have this on this rock, this back here. Okay, so I think all the dimensions and the way I want to do it is going to work. So now I'm just going to debark all these, and yeah, that'll probably be it for tonight. And then tomorrow I should have most of the things that I need already. I haven't been able to debark all of them. I think one of the trees that I'm using from this like had been dead or something because the bark is so much drier and it's like really hard to get off. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Maybe I'll just have some with the bark on them and see. We can see the difference on how much faster they go bad. Basically, I'm gonna have this base, and then I'll also put a layer like up here in the front, connect them to each side. So we kind of have like a little frame, and then I'll probably go on the sides. I'm probably gonna go lower, something like this. I basically have all the stuff cut that I'm gonna be able to cut now. I debarked a few of them. This one I can probably debark, but this one, it's like I tried starting, this was like a dead tree or something, so it's so much drier and the skin is not coming off nearly as easily. So I don't know, I might just leave them with the bark on, see how that goes. And then tomorrow I'm gonna try nailing it all together, which I mean, I don't think should take too much time. And then once I have it nailed together, I'm gonna try and figure out how long I need the pieces basically from the, like that are gonna be tilted, going from the tall one to the short one, how long they have to be. so I can just nail them on top because I want to have these all throughout. Tomorrow, we are gonna get this thing pretty close to done. I think the frame is gonna be all done, and then I'm probably gonna have time to start messing around with and get all the other supplies we got, so we can do a little unboxing and then also figure out how we're gonna do them, where we're gonna put them, because I need to see how long the like tube is for the water pump, and then how long the cord is and stuff, because it's all gonna be hooked up to our battery. But yeah. We're back, new day. It's really nice out today, so that's good. Going to try and finish up like the frame and all that stuff on the shower setup. This one I'm purposefully leaving a lot of these branches on, so hopefully we can hang stuff off of it. Okay, so I thought I was just gonna nail these all together, but I just came out with the nail and looked at it, and it's a bit shorter than I thought. It's not gonna fit, like it'll go all the way through, it's just not gonna have enough like going into the other parts of the wood. So I'm gonna try and just with the axe trim the bit like on the corner so it has more of a, you know, less of a distance to go through with the nail. Okay. And now we're just gonna try and hammer these in, nail them into their spots. Hopefully it works. Let's see, I think I had like this. All right, I need you to hold this like this. I think it's gonna be easier if I don't know, I'll figure out this one later, but if I do the, these like notches that I did on the bottom so that I can nail them together beforehand, so I don't have to be like doing the chainsaw up there, and it's like before I get them, you know, all secured up top, they're gonna be a little bit wobbly anyway, so it's gonna be kind of hard. So I was thinking I'm just gonna do these ones that I haven't put up here. This one I'm just gonna have to figure out, but I'll notch them now. Oh, you okay? Whole thing just collapsed and it hit Helena. She's okay though. I think I'm gonna try doing it from the top first, so it's kind of like a table and it is more stable. Probably should have done that. So I'm gonna get the ladder and try figuring that out. Okay, so we're gonna try this again now. See if we can get it to work like this, hopefully. I don't really know what other option there is with the stuff we have. So yeah, basically I'm trying to get it from the top first so it's more stable, because I feel like the way I did it was kind of bad. I'm gonna do it from these notches, so I'm not doing the very, very top, because it's kind of gonna be like the frame, and then we'll have to get more pieces to go over the, you know, on the roof part. But we have this, and then down at the bottom, and then once it's like that, it's gonna be like a nice rectangle, and I think it should be nice and secure then. It's just getting it to that point, which I'm struggling with, but I think this way will be better than what I was trying earlier when I was on the ground, because it's like, when this is just floating in the sky, it has like so much more, I guess, like momentum, where if it's up here and going down, it's going into the ground, so it's not like weight is just floating. So I think it should make it easier. Okay, we got like half of it done. So now just gotta do this one. It's definitely holding together way better than when we were doing it from the ground. So I think it'll work. Well, we got all the 3 sides up, and I forgot that I would have to notch these sides of this, so maybe I'll nail them in from an angle through it into the other one. So now I need something there, and on this side. I think I'm gonna try and make a tiny notch just so it has like a lip for it to sit on. Perfect fit. On. Oh, this one's. Okay. So we have our little frame now. It's definitely not the most stable thing, but it's not gonna fall over. And then maybe I'll do some sort of like crossbeam things to help make it be a little bit more stable. Because yeah, it's definitely not sturdy enough to put a roof on yet. This is another little pile of trees we have. Let's see if I can get a few of these from this guy, which is good. I've been meaning to move this thing, but it's been so big, I haven't really been able to, so should work well. Hope it's not too big. I needed two 210s and one 205. to 180, which is there. Okay. So now, the idea is this kind of goes in here. This was here, and this goes there. Okay, so this is gonna go here. I'm gonna nail it in. I'm gonna put this one up at the same time, just to make sure I have all the, it doesn't move anything too much. I got both these side ones set up and they're ready, and now I cut this one so it's ready to go in here. I'm just gonna try and hammer it in, and it should be good. Like once this is here, everything feels a lot more stable. The only thing that still has any wobble is this front bit. Everything else is like in there. So I'm gonna get this nailed in. Yeah, it definitely feels better. Like way better. Like I feel like I could actually, yeah, it feels stable now. The only thing is this front bit has a bit of give in it, but I think, I wonder, because I'm gonna do one here. I don't know if that'll help. I think if I have three, just one, and then in the middle, it should be enough. So I'm gonna get 4, 5, 6, because I need them on this, oh no, 5, because I need it on that side. So I need 4 more 120 centimeter pieces, and then I think this part should be done. And then we should be ready to get all the pumps and goodies we got over here. Yeah. Okay, so I got the one that's gonna go here. I'm gonna do a little notch on each side. Boom, perfect. It's getting late tonight, and today's Sunday, so it's when we post our other video, and normally we go home on Sunday and post it as soon as we get home, but this trip we're going back tomorrow since we left a day earlier. I think we're gonna try and go to somewhere that has free Wi-Fi. We're gonna try and find something in the kind of close by area and see if we can upload it like that. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for tonight. I'm really happy with how it's gone so far. We had the one problem when I started with the bottom, That was, now seems pretty stupid. Tomorrow we're gonna do the top part. So I gotta get one more up here and then put 3 up across so we can have like it ready to put a roofing thing on. And then I'm gonna get the water pump and all the goodies and stuff from the car so that we can have everything ready and we can see what we got. We got a few things, so should be fun. Okay, so we're back. Last day of the trip. Yeah, yesterday we got this all set up and it feels good. I'm happy about it. But now, basically for the structure bit, it's just putting this up here. I'm gonna have to cut a little notch in that part. This one already has one and it'll go there. And then all that's left is getting, I have like 3 more of these. Then I'm gonna go one on this corner, one on the other side, one in the middle. So we have somewhere that we can like attach a little roof thing in the future. So water or snow or whatever slides off. I'm gonna do a little cut on here to make it go flat, and then probably there too. There we go. Cool. So this is our little roof thing. I'm just thinking we put a piece of like metal or something over this and it should be good. Just screw it into this. We're done with the frame now. So this is everything that I'm gonna do this trip on the little shower structure. I think it's doing pretty good. Like I was saying, I'm not sure exactly what I wanna do with the walls, but I was thinking just like normal, like a metal kind of sheet for the roof. And then we'll see what we do with the walls. But I mean, I would basically have it all below this part wall and then below this part wall, below this part wall. Now I'm gonna go head over to the car and get the rest of our stuff. Okay. Water pump. And then propane. Okay, so this is all the stuff that Ravelkauppa sent us. This is gonna be our water pump. This is gonna be our little like water heater. So hopefully we can get a warm shower. This thing is powered by propane, so we got a propane tank. And then I think this is the gas line. This should be what goes from the pump to the water, like the lake. And then this is the hose that's gonna take the water from the pump to the shower. So hopefully that all works. And then the other things he sent us was food. We got a few things. It should be nice too, because it's like, at this point, we haven't really been having warm food because it takes so long to make and we're doing so much stuff out here. And these are like little travel packets. And this box is like it has like a super long shelf life. I think it's like 25 years or something. So it'll be nice to just have like a bucket of extra food on the island in case we don't bring enough and we want to stay here longer. We don't have to go to the store since it's really far away. So that should be nice. It's got a whole bunch of different foods in it. The one that looks the best to me is just the mac and cheese, but it's got a 25-year shelf life. Don't expect it to taste like the best in the world. It still should be pretty good though. But these ones, which are the ones that should taste, you know, much nicer. He said almost like a home cooked meal, so we're gonna have to find out. The one that I'm looking forward to the most is there's like a reindeer soup, so that one should be interesting. This trip, I think, I'm gonna try and figure out where we want to put this, and then where exactly all this stuff is gonna go. It's gonna be more figuring out where everything goes, so that like I know if we need to get anything else. I don't think we're gonna get it working this trip, because I think I'm gonna need a really long extension cord, because this thing is this long. If we have it with this pipe going to the water, where it's sucking the water out of the lake, this is definitely not gonna reach the tent. The battery is always gonna be in the tent, so we need a plug to go into this. So we're definitely gonna need to get a very long extension cord. So if we can figure out where we put this, then we're gonna be able to figure out how long of an extension cord we get. So that's gonna be basically the main thing for the rest of the trip. And then hopefully next trip we have like a fully functioning shower setup, because I'm gonna take measurements of our little shower setup so I know how big the walls are and how much stuff we need to get for that, and then a little roof on it. I need to figure out where the water pump's gonna go. So that's gonna be our next thing. I guess it's also gonna depend on how long this thing is. So it's lunchtime now. All the talking about food made me hungry, but this is basically what we've been eating, or what I've been eating, is just prosciutto, cheese, and bread on repeat. And then Helena's got a chicken taco salad. So, okay, so we're down here at the water now. The tent's up there a bit. This is, I think, the closest spot we can really get. But yeah, I'm curious how long this is. Because basically, I'm pretty sure the pump is gonna have to be at the end of this. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. But I don't know if we can do it here. This is so shallow right here. If we go over here a little bit. I feel like here the water looks good enough to put this thing. Only thing is that extension cord would be long. Does that exist? I think they make extension cords that go all the way to the tent. No? No? We just are guesstimating with like Helena's phone and stuff on the length, and it's like, this looks like it's probably a bit more, like around 30 meters from the tent, or then we try a different part of the island. All right, so now we're a little bit closer. The tent's like right here. We're definitely way closer to the tent. The thing is, if you look over here, it's just like grass. Like, I don't know what these things are called, like reeds? I don't know. Actually, now that we're down here, I feel like it could definitely work. So yeah, I think this is gonna have to be the spot we try and put it. We'll figure out somewhere to put it. I was just thinking like, the pump has like little spots to screw in. So I was thinking just cutting a few pieces of the, like, or I guess one piece of the pressure treated wood from the deck, because I have some left over, as like a little base for it. And then we could have some sort of just like plastic bin go over it and like put holes in it for all the tubes so it doesn't get wet. And then have everything run up there. But yeah, I think, what else do we have? We don't really have much left to do this trip. So I think I'm just gonna go measure the sides of the walls and get the dimensions written down for the little shower thing, so we can get all the materials next time to figure that out. And then other than that, I think it's about it. Maybe figure out the dimensions of the water pump so we can get like a bucket to go over that for next trip as well. We still have to figure out the freaking floating dock or like barge kind of situation. That one keeps like getting pushed and pushed, because it's like getting the like plastic bins and stuff. It's like, I've been looking on like Torre, which is like a secondhand place, but it's like a lot of the ones that we see that are like a price that seem nice are like nowhere near us or not on route or anything. So it's like hard to figure it out, but we'll try and get something going. And then yeah, but I think next trip is gonna be mainly, just finishing the shower and getting the water like actually running. So yeah, but I'm really happy with what we got done this trip. Like I was saying, this little shower setup like was just winging it basically, and I feel like it went pretty well. It feels like an actual little thing. It's pretty sturdy. It's got all the stuff on there. I think it's going to be plenty strong enough to get a roof and get the shower system going on there. So I'm really excited. And yeah, it was really cool kind of just like doing that without like anything, but hopefully it stays standing and it's still here next time, but I think it should. It feels pretty good. So yeah, let's go measure the thing now. 190 and then 130 by 190. So it's two 130 by 190s. And then here I think is going to be the same 113. Or I guess it could be a little different. Yeah, same 113. I'm like actually really happy about this thing. It feels good, and I think it's gonna serve its purpose perfectly. So next time we're gonna get the sidings and stuff and the roof on here, get the water pump and stuff working. And then the other thing that I just thought of that we're gonna probably do as well is figure out some sort of stain or some sort of preservative to treat the outhouse, since we probably should do that so it doesn't mold or anything. For the future, basically what our plans are gonna be is we want to come here. Obviously now the goal is at least every other week while it's still pretty good weather and all that, but maybe not all the time since we have school, but we want to come as much as possible. So if we can come, we are gonna come. And yeah, we just want to say like every other week is like the bare minimum of what to expect. And then this is not probably just gonna be a like summertime project. We do want to do more. So it's like once the weather gets bad in the winter and stuff, I think we do want to like come out here at least a few times, see how it is. Our tent has a stove jack, so we're gonna probably get some sort of stove for it and see how much we can heat it. Obviously, I mean, it gets really cold here in Finland. We would make sure it's, you know, look at the forecast beforehand, and it's like a time where it shouldn't be like absolutely freezing. From all the research that I've done, it says that like wintertime is one of the best times to fell trees. So ideally by then we're ready to start felling trees and getting things ready, because it takes a long time for them to dry. From what I've read, it's like bare minimum before you want to use them is 6 months, and the longer the better. But like I said, thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next video.